We're following an annular eclipse over the weekend, and while mid-Missouri won't see the best setup due to weather conditions and distance, nowhere on the globe will see totality with this event. We're tracking an annular eclipse over the weekend. This Saturday, we'll see what's called a ring of fire eclipse. No areas receiving totality, but some dimming here, even locally, possibly between about 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. here on Saturday. Now, we're not really close to the highest effects from this, and also tracking cloudy conditions in our area, so it's not going to be easy for us to pick out this eclipse on Saturday. This is mainly tracking across the southwest United States, where that greatest coverage will be. Here locally, between about 50 to 60% coverage. Again, unfortunately, it's going to be a dreary day over Saturday, so hard to probably pick this out. Now, as we are tracking what's known as an annular eclipse, no parts of the country are really seeing any totality or total coverage. That's as the moon's really not the right distance. It's a little too far away for that totality. Actually tracking what's known as the entumbra, that ring of fire shape that we get when the moon is not at the right distance. And that's what we'll be tracking for possibly parts of Saturday here. Now, we don't have the best setup to even see this eclipse with cloud cover, but next year we will be tracking a total eclipse. That tracks really right close to home across southeast Missouri. That's where they'll see total coverage for the eclipse, even over 90% coverage likely through all of mid-Missouri here next year, so much better setup here into early April of next year. Now, I've got a pretty basic setup here. I have our nice green and blue earth, moon, and a flashlight that's going to represent the sun. This will give us a pretty good setup of what an eclipse can look like. Now, you can see here when we have the moon in between the sun and the earth, it's casting the shadow there, and depending on the distance, we can have a bigger or smaller shadow. With this upcoming eclipse, it's just not at the right distance for any areas on Earth's surface to see totality. Overall, we're still tracking dreary conditions here at home this weekend, with cloud cover and showers on Saturday obscuring that eclipse locally.